Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Welcome or welcome back to your Twin Flame, Soulmate and Love Connection Energy reading for the month of November 2021 with me, Ivy, Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, Gemini, please kindly consider subscribing to the channel, hit the notification bell as well as leave a comment on how the message resonates with you. If this message does not resonate with you, Gemini, please kindly consider checking up your moon, your rising or your Venus sign. Any of those messages may resonate with you. Also, Gemini, on today's reading, I'll be checking into both of your energy and your person energy, and I will also be pulling up the general energy or the crowning energy happening between you and your person here, Gemini. So let's start with the reading. On this side here, Gemini, is your energy, and on this side here is your person energy. But again, due to this is a collective general energy reading, the roles or the energy can be interchangeable or vice versa. Looking at the sign that I'm getting coming out for you here, Gemini, I'm getting a very strong fire sign, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. I'm also getting a very strong earth energy coming up here, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, and water sign, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs strongly in their chart. Looking into your energy here, Gemini, is quite interesting because I've got a very strong hermit energy coming in here for you. So I feel like you have decided to go into a hermit mode is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Gemini. Like you are just like starting to pull back a little bit here is what I'm getting, and there is a good reason for this, I would say here, because I've also got the rebirth energy and the Knight of Swords energy coming up. It's almost like you are preparing for something is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Gemini. With this Knight of Swords energy coming up, you're preparing for a fast moving energy is what I'm getting coming up for you. So it's almost like you are just taking a step back here, trying to meditate a lot more within yourself, like trying to find out, like you are on this discovering energy, a discovering period is what I'm getting coming up for you here, Gemini, and you are ready to go through necessary healing, necessary transformation within yourself, especially with this death and rebirth energy coming up. You have very strong new beginning energy coming in here as well, Gemini. First of all here, Gemini, I was getting a very strong fear energy coming up for you, especially when I was starting to pull up the cards. Fear, like you are asking yourself, yeah, if I made a wrong decision, like what should I be doing next? I feel like you have gone through a lot of those mental burden within yourself, I would say here, Gemini. There are a lot of like back and forth energy that I'm getting, that you've been facing or that you've been going through, I would say here. Especially when it comes into your love situation here, there are a lot of decisions that you need to be making. Some family situation also coming up here quite strongly, so you might also be getting affected by a certain family situation, or by like a certain toxic family energy coming up here as well. And it's like the energy that I've got coming up for you here is that you are always be the one to sacrifice everything, or at least you feel that you are the one to always give out your energy here, and when sometime you need something back, you are not getting it. So it's almost like you have to be sacrificing everything. You are the one who actually need to be giving out your energy here, and it's almost like you are telling yourself here, okay, this is enough, like I cannot live like this anymore. I need to start changing, I need to start focusing on myself, I need to start fixing up my own issues, because at the end of the day here, if not me, then who else? So you are already starting to get into those particular thoughts, into those particular mentality here, Gemini, which is definitely a good thing, I would say here. With this King of Wands energy that I've got coming up for you, along with this Knight of Pentacles energy that I've got coming up for you here, your main focus at this time here is that, or throughout the month of November 2021, is that stability and being independent within yourself. Like I said before, you are starting to own up. You are going to start standing up for yourself. You're going to start no longer making excuses, I would say here, and you're starting to like find a way on how to heal yourself, find a way on how to be a better version of yourself here. This is definitely going to be a process, I would say here, Gemini, and you are already on the right track. This is definitely a very strong energy of awakening. It's also another thing that I've got coming up for you here, Gemini. So you are definitely going through a huge awakening energy here, and at this time it is really necessary for you to step back. It is really necessary for you here to focus all the energy and focus all the attention to yourself. So you are on this Hermit energy here. Is already a good decision that you have made. Do not rush into things that are going to be a lot of changes happening into your life. Is also another thing that I've got here, Gemini. Now let's look at into your person energy. It's quite interesting here because I've got Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords energy coming in here as well. With these two energy that I've got coming in here Gemini, the Ace of Swords energy that I've got coming up here, very strong communication energy. So they do want to communicate with you, or they are waiting for a communication to happen between both of you, I would say here. And with this Ace of Cups energy coming up here, they are also starting to no longer running and no longer hiding from their feelings, no longer running and no longer hiding from their own emotion, is what I'm getting here, Gemini. So there are also huge improvement, is what I'm getting coming up from your person. Another thing that I've got coming up here is that with this Two of Swords energy here, they are also going through a huge inner conflicts. It's also another thing that I've got coming up for you here, Gemini, which is kind of makes sense. With this Two of Swords energy coming up here, either recently or in the past, you might have gone through a certain type of conflict, a certain type of like miscommunication might have happened, or just in general here, because you are already in this hermit mode here, Gemini. They are starting to question, like they're starting to asking yourself, why is the Gemini not talking to me? Like what is happening to them? What should I be doing? So this is kind of like making them like starting to make them curious, and this is also going to be changing up the dynamic between the running and chasing dynamic here. So I feel like there is going to be a huge changes coming up here from your person energy, I would say here, Gemini, especially with this Two of Swords energy here. They're starting to ask themselves, they're starting to, you know, like self-introspection, I would say here, Gemini. So this is definitely going to be like looking really good for both of you, especially with these two aces that I've got coming up here. This is like a huge confirmation that not only the communication will be happening between both of you, but a lot of open and honest communication, like a heartfelt messages, heartfelt communication are definitely going to be coming up into your way here as well, Gemini. With this Six of Cups energy coming up here, they're also starting to realize here, Gemini, that both of you have a very strong past life connection, or have a very strong soulmate connection coming up here. This Six of Cups energy that I've got coming up for you here, Gemini, this is also an indication of a very strong reconciliation or reunion energy to happen between both of you here as well. Like I said before, they are having conflicted energy, a very strong inner conflict energy coming up here quite strongly from your person, which is also putting them in the line of like, okay, what is happening now? I haven't heard from the Gemini here. Should I actually reach out to them? Like now, with the no communication energy, or with the communication kind of like being on and off, or like has been like temporary pause between both of you here, Gemini, this is like making them to miss you even more, making them to want to communicate with you, making them to want to chase after you. Here's also another thing that I've got. So let's see the crowning energy between both of you throughout the month of November 2021 is quite interesting. I've got the creative endeavor energy coming in here as well, like a clean canvas energy happening between both of you here, Gemini. Definitely a wonderful energy, I would say here, because this is where both of you are going to be restarting things once again here. Just imagine like a clean canvas here, Gemini, where you can rewrite, you can paint, you can do anything. So it's almost like both of you are given another chance here, and with this another chance here, Gemini, both of you are going to rebuild the foundation as strong and as per what you are desiring. Here is what I'm getting, Gemini. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates with you, Gemini. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.